People feel the need to lie and bullshit to get certain shit from people.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, y'all really need to stop doing that shit, because you're going to come across somebody that's probably done dealt with a liar after liar after liar. And you're going to end up catching them hands from everybody else that done lied to them. Oh, you still rap? You're not like a retired rapper?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Gemini Music Group.
September 22nd.
All right now. So you finna promote that then?
Yeah, I'm still at it. About 10, 12 years in.
Can you be my ghostwriter?
I know I got the grades. Possibly.
I like ratchet.
Ratchet.
Yeah, I like ratchet but classy. So like a little bit of Cardi B mixed with Alicia Keys. Ooh. So I want to be nasty, but like Kelly Rowland when she was like, I can feel your hands all on my thighs, or some. What Kelly Rowland saying?
And she got a lot out here. So.
Motivation.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
So but you want to rap like.
But I want to rap. Nasty, sensual though, but I want to rap soft, sensual.
So like a Meg is not in your repertoire.
No, like it was a beat that he dropped last week. I fucking love that beat, and so when I heard it, I had like a good 2 sentences to go with that beat, and I meant to work on it, but then I forgot what I was rapping about.
So, where your old raps that you do remember? Because you look like you got something in the
You think catalog. I got something?
Yeah. I feel like everybody did at one point or another.
I can't rap.
I feel like everybody did at one point or another.
I cannot rap. I did, what I do, poetry hour one time. I can give you one of my poems.
Oh, that's a spoken word. That's all. Yeah.
You fit to hear this shit, because you think that I got something that I ain't got shit. Hold on.
Let's see.
Let's find it.
If it's pleasing to you, everybody else is secondary.
Well, I'm kind of like a funny person, so I don't take.
Well, if you wrote jokes before then?
No. I've never written a joke. I just talk, and I'm just funny, I guess. I be serious, but people think that I'm fucking being funny.
I know what you mean, because I can relate to that. Like, especially as I got older, it's like I'm gonna say what I need to say, and yeah.
All right, this is my old poem. I already said this on here before, but this is my old poem. I ain't wrote a poem since.
All right.
A lot of y'all want to fuck me, but I don't want to fuck y'all. The ones I want to fuck don't want to fuck with me at all. So fuck all y'all.
Okay. Sound like a win to me. Sound like a win to me. Huh? Oh, me? Yeah, I can,
Introduce yourself and then introduce your song.
Yeah. So, it's Ty Harper here, FluffyLicia podcast. Glad to be here. And I'm going to introduce my latest single, unreleased single, coming out on my album titled More Love, September 22nd. I want y'all to check out this Hold You record. So, yeah, it's hot off the press.
Yeah, 168 hours in the week, interruptions, they gotta wait. But girl, you gotta trust that I do this for home base. Build it brick by brick, so I hustle like all day, Big boy rules for big boy tools. I don't never think that I ain't got nothing to lose. It's just I play to win, so I make boss moves. Only dilemma is I gotta bring flowers for you. Find time for it, talking date night. Maybe roll one, we could catch a late flight. But for kicks, I might pick and start a pillow fight. How I know it's hard when you fainting, but I'm off sight. Say it. Yeah, think about it, girl, I miss you too. I want your body, wanna kiss you too. Think about it, girl, I miss you too. I want your body, wanna kiss you too. A dozen rose petals sprinkled in a hot tub. I get it, cause all you talk about is black love. Purple heart emojis and requests for a back rub. Soon as I touch down, I'm serving everything above. See, I know you like to slow dance. Fine wood cutlery boards take you to France. Candlelight dinners and wine for romance. Quality jams, and just for hip hop, we bumping one more chance. Actions speak louder than words, and I don't talk a lot. After telephone, text message, and the airdrop. The only thing that matters is me pulling up on the spot. Meet me in the bedroom and make sure the door's locked. Think about it, girl, I miss you too. I want your body, wanna kiss you too.
No, I'm good. I thought you were looking for soda.
Think about it, girl, I miss you too.
What's that called again?
Hold you. Yeah.
You
Hold
wanna
you.
know what I like about that?
All ears.
I knew exactly what the fuck you said. I actually understood every word you said.
That's what's up. Thank you.
You did not mumble. You did not stumble. You didn't. I'm sitting there like, okay, I know what he's saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I stand on that, man. That's my style.
It's
man.
definitely giving that low key back in the day 90s rap music.
Right. Yeah.
It's definitely giving that. Like we used to hear them. It was like how Tupac used to be about his poetry, but he always spoke on love as well.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
Thank you. I definitely grew up in the 90s, so I've been in that zone this whole last probably like 8 months. I've been on my 90s kick. Like that's what I've been listening to. You know what I mean? Even maybe touching in on a little bit of styles. I've been tapped in though.
Okay.
I mean, my childlike days.
Suck my stomach up.
Yeah.
Over there taking pictures while I'm stuffing my face and I look fat. I can't breathe. Sorry,
No, you straight.
I'm pausing.
We rocking.
I'm not supposed to pause. So go ahead and introduce yourself again. You say your name, Ty Harper. Where you from?
Ty Harper. This is my camera right here. Yeah. All right. Ty Harper. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware.
What?
The West Side, the Hilltop.
What?
Yeah. 90s baby.
You a
know.
90s
Well,
baby?
born in the 80s. Grew up in the 90s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you like 83?
No, the grades probably giving that. I'm 87. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
87.
definitely was a 90s baby more so.
Yeah, you know.
They actually classify y'all more so as 90s, not 80s. They say anything past 85 is a 90s baby.
How they come up with that one?
Because it's Facebook, so you know they just the internet just comes up with anything as they go. Like they just make up shit.
Make
so,
their own rules.
Yeah, they be like the 90s. What they say? The 80s babies will beat the fuck out of the 90s babies, and then the 90s babies will fuck the shit out of the 80s babies. So yeah, I see a lot of weird shit.
Okay.
On Facebook and Instagram and yeah. So I had actually made this post probably about a month ago, and I asked how long. Well, I didn't ask it. It was a meme. It was a meme that said how long should sex last, and it was like 15, 20, 30, 45 hour plus. Some people commented an hour plus. Some dudes was like 30, 45. Other dudes was like, I got 15 minutes or less for you. Don't let these other niggas in the comments fool you. Ain't no man lasting past 15 minutes. If they are lasting past 15 minutes, your pussy is trash. And I said, I don't think so. I said, I've talked to many people that said it ain't cause your pussy trash. It's actually because your pussy good and they're enjoying their time. And they can hold their nut. He said, can't no nigga hold their nut. I said, okay. I don't know if you fucked the nigga to find that out, but Like, was you sitting around watching how niggas fuck pussy? And I don't know where you came up with that, but
Right.
I'm going to take your word
Right.
for your situation. And then other dudes, I'm going to take their word. Because when a dude do go past 15 minutes, I'm like, is my pussy trash? They be like, nah, why would you say that? I'm like, I just want to know because you still going. Get off of me.
So,
What's your opinion?
My take on that is, you know, it's a lot of things that go into that, just that situation, or when you know, a man is with a woman, whatever. But it just depends on what pleases whoever. That's how I feel. And what's up?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and to speak on that, like, see, I'm a geek, to be for real. Like, so I always like I've researched, so I know about like orgasmic kind of things and things that make a man just more healthier.
So if I pull out my Kama Sutra book, you done multiple things in there?
No.
Oh.
See, it's not necessarily what comes to my mind. Is not necessarily like, I'm assuming it's like positions and all that.
Yeah.
Nah, so it's more so about the part you tapped in on of like not having an orgasm until like you ready, or being able to,
Okay.
you know, just retain it. But retention is a real thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's possible to do that. So you can what's the word I'm looking for? You can postpone it and hold off. But it's on the premise that you are enjoying yourself.
So what do you count sex as from the start to the end? What do you count sex as?
Well, you know, I'm a gentleman still, but
What's your sign?
So Pisces.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I still consider like foreplay, you know,
How long?
the romanticism. I don't know. I go with the flow. I go with the flow.
You watch other podcasts?
Yeah.
Like, what is it, 85 South?
Yeah, sometimes. I tap in sometimes, but I normally see clips. I don't really.
Yeah, I only watch clips. So did you
Yeah.
ever see the clip where they was interviewing a lady where the lady said it takes 45 minutes to like warm up the vagina?
Yeah.
And Carlos was like, so I've been eating uncooked pussy.
Nah.
So, like, that's why I said, how long is
So-
foreplay? Like, basically, she said you got to have foreplay for like 45 minutes. You can't do that with me.
That is long, but from my understanding, it's all about getting my lady to anticipate the next step. You know what I mean? I look at it like, I'm guessing 20, 30 minutes, even from like a medical point. Like I told you, I read books. But that's what I discovered in there. Like it takes time for the woman to get in the zone. So I'm looking at 20, 30 minutes possibly to like just flow. I just know you can't rush. You got to
Right.
take your time.
Take
That's
your
it.
time.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever came across, I had talked about this probably about 2 years ago. Nobody believed me. I had to find a video. When I found it, nobody cared to even tap in on it.
Right.
I ain't going to talk about y'all, but I had told people how women really aren't orgasming, or I can't say the word.
Right.
And that's sad. They going to get me. I know they going to get me.
It's all good.
From penetration. And everybody was like, so what? I said, yeah, like we can only like have orgasms from clitoral stimulation.
Got you.
That's what I learned. And then I
Gotcha.
was like, I felt like I was different because I felt like it was true for me. I said, I don't think I've ever orgasmed from penetration. I've only came from clitoral stimulation.
Got you.
And I said, when y'all be thinking like we coming, because you can feel it contracting, and like I said, that's just our muscles, our muscle walls restricting and stuff. That's what I came across.
That was the experience, yeah.
And that's what I researched and came across and found out about. And then other women like, shit, you crazy, I be nothing. I said, so is there something wrong? Like they say it's only like 3% women that can do it, or 30%. I forget this. Either way, I'm not in that percentage group. And I'm like starting to be jealous. Like, am I researching the wrong shit, or am I just not fucking with the right person?
Like I say, I think it's a combination of a lot. That's why I say it's to each and every person. You know what I mean? Everything what is pleasurable for one person may not be for another person.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. So I think it's one of them things of really learning your partner and learning what, you know, how they gonna get off. That's how I look at it.
So what kind of conversations do you have with your person? Like the things that you're into?
Well, I mean,
because it's not just about the woman getting pleased. It's about the man, like things that you might be into. How do you come across them conversations?
I'm a like I said, I'm a approach it from a mature standpoint, right? So my thing is, like, when we discuss, it's really all about how I feel, like, because you can't be like, and I talk with, you know, my person, you know, me and her always talk, but it's just like, I'm not going to just, even before, like, we got locked in, I didn't just deal with anybody, even if it was, like, an attractive woman. If I don't really, ain't no chemistry and we don't really click, then I'm a pass. I'm going to let it go.
Right.
Because I know it ain't for me.
Right.
All that to say, for me, it is like, and I'm a guy's guy, but I'm going to say it, like, you know, it's about how you treating me, how you talking to me, or chemistry and all that. Because if, you know, if we at odds or we going through, I ain't going, you know, it's normal for nobody want to be intimate or touching and then loving on somebody, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't really, you know what I mean? It ain't, just without going into details, it's just a matter about, like, from an emotional standpoint. I just know I gotta feel a certain way, and that's how it is. And I look at it like it's about her first.
Right.
I gotta make sure she's straight first. Me, not to sound like I don't care, it ain't things that I don't need, but I don't really, it ain't really much that I need at that point. It's like, because how we got here is more important than us being here. That makes sense. You know
okay.
What I mean? Like,
understandable.
yeah.
I can dig it.
But we good. We straight. I just, you know, without going into the details, you know what I mean? But we good.
No, I just asked that because
I
I was talking to him earlier about the furries. Have you ever heard of it? Yeah.
Nah, I don't know how to do furries.
So
what the hell that is?
So like I learned a lot from guests that come on the podcast. I learned about Kukut, or I forget what it's called. Cuckold. What? Where your drink at? Ain't no drink down here. I didn't buy nothing. The what is it called? Cuckold. Cuckold. So it's a couple that likes to watch their other person get fucked. So like whether it be like the husband likes to watch his wife get fucked by somebody else.
Yeah.
Or vice versa or some shit. And then they got the furries. The furries, they are people that like to literally dress up in animal type costumes. And it's like a sexual thing for them.
Got you.
That's why I said, how do you go about having like these conversations? Like, how do you tell somebody, hey, every now and again, like the thumb in the butt thing is like kind of normal now. So that's a thing we could talk about. But how do you, not you, but I just be wondering, like, do y'all get married and then have this discussion? Or like before y'all get married, be like, hey babe, I don't know if you're into this or not. Like swingers and shit.
Right.
I want you to fuck other people and I want to watch in the corner. How do, like, I just want to talk to somebody that's a part of that group and ask, how does this conversation go about? Because, and then I've seen, I ain't even going to say it's just, Caucasian people, because I've seen black people in these groups as well.
Right.
And they'll dress like the women or the man acting either like a baby,
right,
or acting like a dog, and they really put them in a cage and it's like a sexual thing for them. How did you even know that turned you on to be a puppy?
I don't know. I think people,
is that like that's like some like okay, because it's a lot of sex stuff.
It is. People into a lot of different stuff all across the board.
And I just be wondering, how the hell did you have like because it's not a normal thing. Like some of the stuff that people are into is not very normal.
Nah, it's not. It's far off.
How did you want to say, oh yeah, electrocute my nipples and strap me up to the thing? Like I be coming across some weird shit on X and XX where the girl had like some rope tied around her boobs like really, really tight, and that was like like she just be turned on from. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how did you know? How did you know? Like, I knew I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because my nana made it for me, and it was good. Right. So who turned you on to that rope and electrocution stuff? Because that's just like.
You don't think they seen it nowhere, and they just tried it?
But somebody had to introduce it to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably been around longer than we know. But
yeah, probably.
You know, once cameras and all that, you know, everything gets flooded to the internet and make the world real small.
Real small. And then be like, you know what? I'm into that as well. It's good to know. I ain't the only person that's into this. And then they create a group, and then there's thousands of people that's into it.
And then there you have it.
I keep looking at your drink. What are you drinking?
Oh, it's kombucha. So it's tea. Mm-hmm. But it's like a bubbly tea. So because I'm vegan, but it's so that's when I started drinking them. But it's like healthy soda. That's the easiest way I could explain it. As far as like drinking it and see, it's bubbly rose, whatever, bubbly rose.
And is it like flavorful?
Mm-hmm. It's carbonated and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not vegan. I'm nothing. I just don't.
You're something.
No, because you know everything has a title now. Like everything is a title. For sure. Everything is. For sure. Everybody's in some type of group, or we all separated some type of way from a title. So are you looking at? Can you see my vagina?
Nah, I'm trying. Ignore me. I'm trying to figure out where to place the joint.
What joint?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
Like the camera angle.
What is it?
It's. I was gonna tell you. It's a survival pack. It's survival pack. It's my portable studio. See, I'm a businessman too.
Okay.
So this is a.
Where that one candy bag is right here. A little bit over somewhere. A little bit more. Right there, good. Right there, good. Yeah, that's right there.
Yeah. So what's up?
Oh, go ahead.
But nah, that's so I launched this product in 21 or 22. Mm-hmm. It's a portable studio. So when I write my music or whatever, I just moved it, but we'll get back to it. But it comes with headphones and a voice recorder, right? So when I write my music, or I write my bars or whatever, before I get into like a actual studio, like you know, you book studio time and all that, I record on my voice recorder first, and then I just listen to it until I'm ready to go into the studio where I won't stutter.
So are you selling these?
Yeah, they $199. And it's
let me see.
I'm serving the people who are really passionate about what they doing, and not even passionate. I'm more so say serious about what they doing, because it's about correct habit.
So the easier, cool.
So the easier it is to start something and do something, the more likely you to do it. It's got to be convenient. So if I'm a rapper and I decide to get inspired anytime here and I come up with something, I can turn on my voice recorder and I can rap it. And it's easier for me to remember the melody and all of that. Yeah, exactly. That part. But it's really a USB mic too. So a lot of people, I think sometimes a lot of artists or people who ain't really familiar with the process, and when you getting started, they feel like they gotta just have the most expensive equipment and whatnot, or go to like a studio. And like I always say, songwriting and recording is two different things. It's just two different things. Like I'm writing and I'm creating, and you know what I mean. So yeah, it's my tool.
Oh, that's why you ain't want my gummies, because these ain't vegan.
No, I don't eat candy like that anyway. Before I was a vegan, I don't have a sweet tooth. If it was like chips or something like that, I'm more likely to do that one. And I ain't perfect though either. I ain't gonna hold you.
This got beef in it.
See?
Why the fuck would they put beef in gummies?
See? That's tricky, yo.
This say halal, so I'm thinking.
You would think that all that ain't in there. They sometimes it's very misleading. So I try. I should be doing better with like eating whole foods and stuff, but it'd be hard, man. It'd be hard.
It's got turkey in it.
I be on the go. I don't know how they do that. Probably the facility that they produce it in.
I'm gonna eat them because I paid for them.
I ain't mad at you. Look, I ain't mad at you, but yeah, I just don't. I don't like really do cake either. I ain't really a cake eater.
I am.
I don't really. But I always been like that though. But when it come to chips and like I prefer salt and that kind. I'm like a salt snack.
I like chips.
Yeah, I could do that.
I be fucking them up.
I could do that.
But the I had went to this event last night. I ain't gonna talk too much about it because I was a little upset majority of the night.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me because I'm not. Hold on, before I talk about this event, this vegan situation.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not vegan, but a couple of months, I caught it. A couple of months ago, I stopped eating meat.
I got you.
And I was doing a watermelon. No. Was it a watermelon? Either watermelon or fruit. One of them. I think it was a fruit challenge.
Yeah.
And so throughout the, I just ate fruit the whole week. Nothing else but fruit and water.
Right.
And I lost a lot of weight. I gained that shit right back.
No, I get it.
But I lost a lot of weight. In the midst of it, I didn't have a taste for meat anymore. I didn't want to eat meat no more.
I don't believe it.
And in the midst of me doing my research on all these different fruit challenges and stuff like that, I came across all these different videos about meat and how like the chicken, they're like, that's pus and you're eating pus. Y'all think that is this. I was like, ugh. So like, and then I started thinking about what the health.
Yeah, what the health?
Yeah, what the health.
I think I seen that. If not, it's a couple of them.
What about the diabetes and all the other stuff?
Yeah, I got I seen one called Forks Over Knives, but it's one. I got a couple documentaries, but I don't like to disturb people's mind like that.
Let him know it's you, because he probably try to figure out why it's a nigga answering the phone. So call him back and let him know it's you.
Like, what's going on?
Because they probably like, the fuck number did I dial? Because a nigga answered.
Signals crossed out here.
But but it's like it's very difficult finding things for me to eat because I'm already a picky eater.
Right.
And every day I'm just like, you know what? I'm about to eat a piece of fucking chicken because shit. Because I don't eat mushrooms and all that other stuff.
I don't like the texture of mushrooms though. I don't either.
So you have never had like one of the? Have you ever visited Go Philly? Is it called Go Philly?
Vegan.
Go
Vegan. Go Vegan Philly.
Vegan Philly.
On Lincoln Street.
Yeah, on Lincoln Street.
Yeah,
you ever been there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was. I used to go there. It's good.
It
was good. Yeah. I don't know if they still open though.
They have their days, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because every time I've tried to go there, they're not open. So I think they have their days and they need to update it. Go Vegan. Go Philly, whatever your name is. What is it? Go
Vegan Philly.
Go Vegan Philly on Lincoln Street.
Yeah.
You need to update your hours because I'm trying to try your food.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They it's all right. From my understanding, he's a real cool dude. Like he people do events there and everything. Like he'll have like artists come perform on stage and all that, and of course the kitchen to be open. So it's a dope look.
I haven't got to try it yet.
I think you would like it though, because it's like it's the vegan and it's the soul food side. Soul food,
right? That's what I want.
Yeah,
I want to try something different, and I eat shrimp and broccoli pretty much every day because
See, that's
I ain't giving up my seafood now. Now that I ain't giving up.
Yeah,
Even though they call it
so-
like the roaches of the sea or something.
pescatarian then. Seafood.
No, I'm not gonna take that title.
Nah, you right. I could dig it because it's like that's why I say I'm not perfect by a long shot, but more times than not, I'm on point. But it be hard, you know, because summertime roll around, and I'm at so many cookouts.
Cookouts and festivals
like,
and it ain't
yeah.
vegan friendly. And
I went
shit.
to a vegan soul fest in Baltimore like 2 weeks ago.
I wanted to go, but I didn't go.
So you know about it? You'd have enjoyed it. You'd have liked it. However, we went, but it was like it was just a lot of people. So the wait time to get your food, it just took a minute. So if you starving, it's like I just would recommend don't go on a totally empty stomach. And then kind of, you know, just browse around. But it's a ton of vendors. It was dope. I would go back.
I told
back.
the one that just called the phone, Seth. I told him about it. He went without me.
Yeah, I liked it. I loved it, matter of fact. I would go
should
back.
say something smart now.
Yeah, it's a good look. It was a good look, man. But yeah.
He wanted me to come to Taco Fest, huh?
That was yesterday, right?
Buses drive at 25. So
I don't know what.
So you can drive them down there to Taco Fest.
Why would he think that I work on a Sunday?
And then you just realize you don't work on Sunday.
It was yesterday and today?
Yeah. Today the
Okay.
last day.
Alright.
I was gonna buy some tickets, but then when I realized that it stops at 8, I said by the time the pod finish and cleaning up, it'd be pointless for me to go.
Yeah. It'll be over.
So I said I ain't gonna do that shit. Oh well.
I can dig it.
Maybe another time.
I can dig it. Nah, though, but it's cool though. I enjoyed it. It does. I could feel the difference when I first did it, like 4 years ago.
So you started being vegan 3 years ago?
Yep, like 3-4 years ago. I used to eat. It went from like I've been stopped eating pork. Then it went to just chicken and fish, and then one day I was just like, you know what? I'm doing all vegetables, and I felt lighter immediately. Like 2 weeks after that, but I did crave fish. I craved fish a whole lot. It wasn't chicken though.
So you got somebody, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this question. Since you got somebody. This is actually like, I want to ask somebody that's single, but I'd rather ask somebody that's actually in a relationship because I think it will help the single people out.
Got you. Cool beans.
So there's so many good men and good women that are still single. Why do you think people are choosing the single life?
Honestly, for starters, it don't even matter the gender, male, female, whatever, or whatever the circumstance. But at some point in time, it just comes to where you spending time with somebody and you're gonna have to be vulnerable. I think that's part of it too, and I don't think everybody's comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So I think it caused a whole lot of tension, for lack of better terms. When you get to that point, if you dealing with somebody for so long, it's only a matter of time that they really gonna get to know you, start to know you, and certain conversations that you probably used to avoid, or certain things that you used to avoid, it's a lot more difficult. So when you single, it's easier, because you know when you single, you don't have to answer certain questions.
Right.
Well, you don't have to answer certain questions, period. But if you in a situation, it's ideal for you to.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily. Well, yeah, you gotta explain yourself a little bit. I don't mean nobody own you, but you do. You got to justify how you moving.
I think being an adult, it should just come natural, and not feel any type of way. Well, you could feel some type of way, but not feel some kind of way that somebody's expressing to you how they're feeling about something or whatever the case may be. Be an adult, talk about it, be open, and then go ahead. But let me ask you a question, because it was something that you said that kind of like, it was like ting or whatever in my head. So you was like, it don't matter the gender. So like, are you one of the type of people that I do the genderless thing?
No. I'm just trying to respect that space. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I'm saying, like, when I say that, I'm speaking. You know, girls date girls. guys date guys,
Mm-hmm.
and you have men that date women. You know what I'm just saying? Whatever the makeup of it,
Yeah.
you still getting to know somebody regardless of what it is.
Okay.
That's what I was speaking to. Like you
Oh,
just
okay.
you getting to know somebody and it's gonna come up. Where
So you think the reason why a lot of people are single is because they're not being vulnerable?
they're not ready to put in the work. And I think too, a lot of people don't know what they want. I've been there before, like, but you don't know what you want. And on the more like upside of it is like, some people don't be settling. Some people ain't gonna settle.
So do you think somebody told me I was a red flag? I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm gonna ask this question first. Well, once I ask it, you'll know why. No, you won't. Hold on. Let me just ask it. Hold on, because I'm confusing myself.
It's all good.
So, do you think it's a red flag for a person to be single for a long time?
What's a long time?
Couple of years?
Couple? No. Hell no. A couple of no.
So,
Hell
what do
no.
you think is a long time?
Man, look, I don't know, because it's like, once again, it's preference. It's like what worked for me might not work for nobody else.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like for some people, 6 months is a long time.
For you?
I'm saying for some
You're a
people,
Pisces.
6 months is a long time of being single. Sometimes. I personally was single for 5 years.
And that's not a red flag, right?
Nah.
Okay, good. Because the dude told me I was a red flag because I've been single for more than 5 years.
Because it's like being single is being single. That don't mean I'm not experiencing people.
That too.
That don't mean
They're
that.
like, you crazy. I can't believe you went without having sex for 5 years. I said, who said that?
Yeah, that's not what I said. I said
I haven't been in a relationship with somebody. I haven't had to be committed to one person. Was I celibate? Yeah, I was celibate for a few years because I was learning me again,
Gotcha.
healing for me, loving on me. And then I was like, I need to fuck something because this is bullshit.
There you have it.
But I still have my standards. I still have my morals. I ain't going to just jump on everybody that want to fuck me because it's a lot of people that want to fuck me. Don't mean everybody going to get that opportunity.
Right.
But I still been single because ain't nobody put in the work
Right. Mm-hmm.
for that full-blown commitment to either
For
me
sure.
or to even the relationship.
For sure.
Don't come to me about saying you want a relationship and then I don't hear from you for 3 days.
Right. Right.
Because what kind of relationship was you trying to get into? Because I'm
See.
confused. Like, let me know what you trying to do so I can act accordingly.
Right.
Because I'm going to move like how you're moving, and you're not going to like the way that I move. You're going to see your reflection of me in you.
That's exactly
No,
what
I said that wrong. You're going to see a reflection of you in me. That's what I meant to say.
I got you. I follow. But that's why I say it too. That's exactly why, you have to, you got to justify yourself. I don't think people be ready for that.
That's why I'm still single.
You do that or they?
I do it. I be on some old. No, not just like I tell people what it is and what it's not. Like if I'm looking at you, and I'm like I want you,
Right.
I'm going to tell you what I want from you.
Got you.
I'm not going to waste your time,
Right.
Because I don't want nobody wasting my time or my energy.
Yeah.
If I see you and I be like, I want you to eat my coochie, I'm going to tell you that.
Got you. Yeah.
And please don't think of anything outside of you eating my coochie is going to go any further because that's all I wanted you for and I said it.
Yeah. And so to piggyback on that, that's what I mean by like being vulnerable. And I say that because you're saying what you really want. And I don't think.
Not to everybody. It's only certain people.
But regardless, you saying what.
Oh, yeah, I said what I want.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think that's how it should be. Because like you said, you're not wasting people's time. But the more you
People are scared.
beat around the bush and all of that.
People feel the need to lie and bullshit to get certain shit from people.
Yeah,
And then I'm like, y'all really need to stop doing that shit because you're going to come across somebody that's probably done dealt with a liar after a liar after a liar. And you going to end up catching them hands from everybody else that done lied to them.
True.
That's why like some women
True.
and men, when they get hurt or cheated on or whatever, like, why did you waste my time? Like, we could have stayed strangers. And the next thing you know, you get hit by a car.
Right.
Like, y'all got to really leave people the fuck alone. Like, they're really not playing with their heart and feelings no more. you don't know when that person probably don't know when they're actually gonna snap. Like I can probably
Right.
say to myself 1,000 times over, I'm still gonna search for love. I'm still gonna look
Right.
for what it is that I'm looking for. And then every time somebody like comes to me and say, yeah, Fluff, I'm trying to do this with you, do that with you, when really all they wanted to do was waste my time.
Right.
You might be the last person to be like, you know what, Fluff snapping. Because
Right.
Fluff is sick of this shit. You could have
Reese,
left me the
Reese.
fuck alone. And then now
They
you laid out.
play-
And everybody telling you to hang in there.
They played with fire. They was playing with fire. Yeah, I mean,
Like y'all gotta really stop playing with people, stop manipulating
But-
people. Like if that's not somebody that you really trying to fuck with on that level, then say that.
yeah, I had to learn that too though, cause that was part of me, like being single the amount of time I was, cause I had to figure out like, yo, all right, you ain't wasting my time. Like, and I had to figure out how to just notice the signs
Right.
early on as much as I could.
How early? Because people think
Oh,
that.
from the rip.
So like 48 hours.
Yeah, big. Yeah. Nah, for sure. And I say that honestly. Like I did a lot of inner work. So it's just like, and then I'm a businessman too.
Yeah.
So I understand how things are like similar. You know what I mean? So I just applied this to that, and I just recognize. But I say I have an education and background in psychology, so I know certain things to look for.
So as a man,
Mm-hmm.
because I hear this a lot, I just want to know if I'm right.
Yeah.
As a Taurus, 9 times out of 10 I am. But I could be wrong sometimes, but not really. But
Right.
anyway, as a man with a psychology background
Mhm.
at that, so that's even more dangerous than anything. You're kind of dangerous. But anyway, men know how to pick women, right? Like, let me break it down a little bit differently. So men look for like how jobs look for keywords in a resume.
Yeah.
And that's the only way that they'll pick you
Yeah.
when they pick when you say these keywords. So if you
Yeah.
know, all right, she might act like she a little tough, but really she low key stupid if I say this or move like this on this type of time frame.
So, like for me, and once again, I'm back to maturity. Like when I'm real laid back. I don't like a lot of headache.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even like when in my younger years, even dating or coming across a girl like that, I would pass. Like, 'cause granted, when you're younger, you don't mind. You just trying to get your
But
thing
some
off.
men will use
Try to get
that
your thing off. But like
as
after
their
a while,
thing, though.
what you mean use?
So okay,
Oh,
so
like,
for you,
take advantage of it. you
yeah.
say.
So for you, you're like, okay, she said that keyword that I'm not really feeling, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I don't like the way certain people think, so I'll pass.
Right.
So, but some men be like, oh, she a little stupid.
Women do it too.
Oh, women definitely do.
They do it too. and
I'm learning because I don't.
Yeah.
I dealt with women back in the day, but a lot of women do it as far as with their pussy, more so. Like
True.
the men
True.
do it. How I put it is like certain men that know they got good dick.
right.
I don't know if it's like a group, a category, if they had like a meeting or something. I don't fucking know. But like, it's like all the men with the good dick came together, sent a group chat or something, I don't know, and was like, listen, my nigga, you don't have to work if you lay the dick. The bitches is going to lie to they self regardless. I'm telling you, my guy, if you just apply just a little bit of pressure, put that dick up in her stomach, eat that pussy, I guarantee you'll be moving in by this weekend. Like, is that like a group chat or something? You don't gotta work. You could drop her off. You could drive her car. You ain't gotta pay for nothing.
But part of it, I think, is like it's all of what two people want, though. It's some common space there
It's definitely coming.
that's keeping
It's a control thing as well.
it's keeping two people in a situation like that.
A lot of women, this is what I be trying to tell my homegirl. Women like Real women, not the ones that just want your money,
Right.
and as soon as you broke, they gone to the next
Right.
nigga. Not them
Right.
type of women.
Right.
The real women that is like really kind-hearted
Mm-hmm.
and just really just want love and affection.
Right.
Those type of women, we're kind of dumb because I'm kind of sort of in that category as well. We're kind of dumb. Because we want the love, we want the emotions, we want the affection. So when a man that's not working has the time for us,
Got you.
we appreciate that time so
Got you.
much that somebody is at home waiting to
Got you.
love on us and give us some good dick. It's a little bit of a control thing at the same time. I don't do the shit no more, but
Control. Who controller? Who doing the controlling?
the woman's doing the controlling.
Okay. All right. I follow
That
you.
she thinks she's doing.
Okay. All right. I got you. Yeah.
To her, she thinks she's in control
Got you.
because the house is in her name, the car is
And
in her
everything.
name.
Got you.
He moved in, so if she gets mad, she could be like, "Get the fuck out!
Right.
You got
I
me
see.
fucked
I got
up."
you.
And then he
Yeah.
gonna give her some dick, and then they gonna be cool again.
Right.
Shit like that. It's gonna be It's gonna be a domino effect every time.
Right.
Then you got the women that don't give a flying fuck. Now this me. I don't care about your dick, but I want the time, my guy. Like where's the time at? Like I understand you busy,
Yeah.
but in order for us to even have anything,
Mm-hmm.
we have to have some type of time.
For sure. For sure.
I'm a busy person too. I'm
sure.
trying to build businesses. I'm trying to get money. I gotta pay my own bills.
Yeah.
I got my kids. I got shit going on for me as well, but I'm going to find that time for you.
For
If
sure.
you can't find time for me, then we don't need to be together.
Ain't no point.
You don't need to be dating anybody because you don't have time to date.
Yeah.
So leave people alone.
Right.
That's how I feel. And I probably will talk to somebody that doesn't have what he has going on. Like, you know how like most women
Uh-huh.
want the busy man, the businessman, the man that's making 6 figures
Got
and
you.
above.
Yeah.
I'm not settling, but I'd rather go for the man that's making 25,000
Got you.
versus the man that's making 100 because he's making that time for me. He may not have the money. It's not about the money. I want the time and affection.
Yeah, I think it's lifestyle though too. And just listening to you, it's more so I think it go both ways. It really boils down to how you treating people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people with a lot of money that can be an asshole, and there's people with no money that can be an asshole.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it boils down to, just how you really being treated. And for me, my experience has been like just where I'm at and what kind of people I'm meeting. If I'm meeting people where I'm doing what I love to do and all, I've been on a nice little roll. I've been meeting the people that I need to meet.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it go back to how we were saying, just being ourselves and learning, and you know what you want and what you ain't gonna tolerate.
So when you met your lady, if I can be nosy for like 3 seconds, right?
It's all good.
When you met your lady,
uh
set the scenery up for me first of all. Let me set the scenery up for me how y'all met.
So
Really?
No. In this episode, and keep it going though, but do how we did last week.
Leroy did it. I didn't do it.
Stay hold up.
Oh, I got you.
We'll get back to it, you know what I mean? And then continue on.
Oh, but we ain't drinking. All right. Hold on. Let me think of something to say spontaneous or whatever. Hold that thought. Go use the bathroom, motherfuckers, and we'll be right back. Oh, wait. I used to say don't bust that nut. Don't bust that nut. We'll be right back.
The Gemini Music Group.